live in the Airstream, 1953 Airstream. It is looking terrible behind me. I don't know what to do. I kind of need the towel because it gets too bright here. Anyway. And I got this shelf to hang on the wall right behind me so you could see things. And I got 3M stickers to put, or, hooks to put up with it. But I'm worried about the heat. Like when it gets hot or too cold, I'm worried those 3Ms are going to come off and rip the paint off. So I haven't done it. I just keep leaving it sit. It's just sitting on the back of this little bench I have here. I don't know. Everything just fell over on me when I was doing something underneath the, because I also store like surfaces and stuff underneath, and I gotta use all the places because it's a little itty bitty 16-foot Airstream. Hey Shayla, I'm sure all my neighbors think I'm a little bit on the nuts side because I'm always going out here to craft, get my little time away, get my therapy. So thirsty. All right, first day of school. I feel a little crazy today. Hey, Mom. Good to see you. Are you still in Minnesota? That's the question. She was going to the Minnesota State Fair. If you're coming on, make sure you say hey. And Facebook doesn't always tell me what's going on or what the comments are, but I will go back and answer any questions you might have. Sometimes I see them, sometimes I don't. I don't know what the weird is going on. Today, I am determined to do something with the new exclusive Veri Peri. Ooh, there's not a spot. See, I want to get it up nice and close. See that? Isn't that beautiful? It is very beautiful. It's almost like got a pinkish sheen, but kind of a purple. It's inspired by the, I don't know, some, award-winning Pantone, I think is the color. Anyway, so when it first came out, I'm like, I'm not a purple person. I actually don't have a single chalk paste that is purple. Can you believe it? I have had a few occasions where I thought, oh, purple would be nice, but never felt it was big enough reason to get something that was this color. Well, lo and behold, this month, if you purchase $90 worth, you can get this Veri Peri jar of paste for free. And it's a shimmer, so it's got the shimmery in it. So really, it's a really great value. For $90, you're going to get this. If you're a club member, you're also going to get a tool for free as well as the Veri Peri. So 2 more days, today and tomorrow, you can still get it. I misspoke in my live last night. I actually thought yesterday was the last day of the month. I wrote everything in our school books as the 31st of August. So don't think I was off all day. So I apologize if you thought yesterday was the final day to get Veri Peri. It is not. You have today and tomorrow to get it. So go on my website and order this Veri Peri you actually can't order it. You can't pay for it. You have to order $90. But if you're like me, there's lots of projects out there to be done. So anyway, I guess I'm not a purple person. I don't know. I have no purpose for a purple. I was telling my husband, I said, I can't think of a thing to do purple on. There's nothing I could think of that needs purple, that calls for purple. But, he goes, do butterfly. I'm like, great idea. I might do that. I might have to do that eventually here. But I did find something to do. But before we get to that, like I said, that is the special for 2 more days. Also, for 2 more days, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that towel there? Home Sweet Home, and it has the home. And I know my mom's been using it. Up a storm. Celebrate each other, it says. Forgive and hug often. Laugh together. Share our dreams and love unconditionally. Mine has been very well used. You can use that Home Sweet Home anywhere. Just home or whatever. Parts of it. You can use the lettering. You can use the little house. Can you see it? It's right there. But anyway, it is our monthly club transfer, and you get that. It's an 8.5 by 11 transfer, reusable 8 to 10 times. And with that, as a club member, you also get 3 of our paste packets. I think this might be dried up. I'm not sure. 3 of our singles paste packets to coordinate with it. Every single month in the mail, you will get that for $21.99. It's a little more for in Canada because their shipping is wackadoodle. I don't know. I'm still learning. Sue has been kind of educating me on the ways of on the ways of Canada and their mailing system and calling system. I think it's different. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. Anyway, so that's what's up. But this next month, 2 days, not tomorrow, 2 days, the club members then, so if you sign up today, you will get that Home Sweet Home, plus you will get this transfer for next month. And this one says grateful for this day. And you could use that anywhere. Look, it's nice. I love the type on that. Isn't that pretty? And I kind of like, I don't know if you could see it, but it looks to me like there's like a 5x7 frame in there. Doesn't it? I'm going to be looking for a frame that I could do just that inside part. Just the leaves. Because don't you think that would be cool? I don't know. That was kind of my idea. I think it's a great, you could do it fallish, but you could also do it, well, you could, yeah, leave the acorns out maybe. You could do it spring without the acorns. And there's only 4 acorns, so it really could go for 2 different, you know, summer, spring, whatever. But does definitely make a really nice, beautiful fall decor. And you could do different words in here, or you could do your monogram in the middle, whatever you want. So that is next month, September's transfer. So that gets us to what am I going to do with this Veri Peri jar? That's a good question because, like I said, I am not a purple person. I'm just not. I even had to go digging deep for some purple ribbon because I'm determined to make this whole entire thing. I found this. I think it actually it's kind of more of a pinkish, but I think it will go okay with that purple. So I kind of grabbed that out. This I got at a thrift. Anytime I see ribbon at thrift sales for, you know, under $1, I usually pick it up, especially if it's new. Someone had made, I actually have tulle that's this color too. Someone had a purple wedding. I can't imagine. I would never. It's not me. But just at the last minute, I did find this. And look at this. I think this is Veri Peri on my little truck. So I might use the little truck. I don't know. And then I have this. This is actually elastic. So I don't know. That might be too bright. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it pans out. All right. So I haven't done one of these in a very long time. This is one of our door tags. And I love our door tags because it's the perfect size for our club transfers. So if you are in the club and you're looking for ways to use yours, it is the exact size of our B-size transfer. So whatever transfer you put on it will look exactly right on this. So this was one of the transfers I got in that mystery holiday pack. It said Grateful Hearts Gather Here, and I had not even seen it. So I thought that is the perfect idea for a sign with purple. So we're going to try it. Trying to get into it first, right? It's so tight. They cut back on shipping materials by, you know, shrink wrapping. That's good. We don't want, you know, huge packaging and stuff like that, especially in these times with the way packaging costs, right? So anyway, I can't get into it. It's made for children. This tag is a 9x12 tag. It's a door tag. It's got the whole, one thing I like about it, it's actually very affordable. It's a nice, good quality wood. They're not warped in any way. It comes already painted white. Do you see the wood grain on it? And then it does have a nice size hole in it too, which is really nice. All right, let's see if we can get this thing out. Put that in the garbage. I changed my garbage out. That's progress, isn't it? Okay, I was actually thinking about using one of our new, I've been chomping at the bit to use this one. This is 4 farmhouse patterns. Aren't these cool? So cool. There is a brick, there is words, there is the chicken wire, and then there is wood. And I was thinking wood, but I'm looking at this, I'm not sure. Wood on wood, is that a good choice? Maybe not. And these don't really fit exactly, so I'd really have to maybe play around. So that's one idea I had. Maybe not. It may not be the right thing yet. All right. As per usual, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some sanding. Today, maybe I'm having some allergy issues. I don't know. There is a little bit more smoke in I always like to sand the edges. It's an added touch. You don't have to do this. This tag would totally look fine without any sort of sanding because I think it's a beautiful tag to begin with. There we go. That one was a little bit rougher. Sometimes these are from Dollar Tree. I love getting the sanding blocks from Dollar Tree because they're cheap. They're cheap. Sandpaper is not cheap. Have you ever gone and bought sandpaper? Holy cow. I might someday need to invest in a nice sander. I need help. My husband will offer his every once in a while, but I always need help with it. I don't know. Don't know why. I always need help with his sander. It always rips everything. It's really rough. Just need a nice new sander. That'll be my next. My birthday is coming. If anybody wants to send me a sander. Just kidding. Just kidding. You don't have to send me a sander. But if you want to, maybe somebody's got a demo one that I could demo. I'll totally do that. Well, will work for a sander. How's that sound? I feel like I'm like stuffed up. Ooh, I almost lost everything here. I'm trying to get all the sand parts off. I was already kind of stuffy feeling, so I think it might be because my eyes have been watering all day long. So first day of school, that was exciting. Well, first day for the public schools today. Anyway, and I'm going to put on a coat of wax, or surface wax. If it ever goes on when you're looking, go ahead and add this to your cart because it is well worth it. I've almost had this now a year. And I tell you what, you just use a little bit. I love it. It's non-toxic. It doesn't like smell like anything. I can use it in my little camper and I'm not going to get asphyxiated from it. If you've used any of the wax on the market, I know I sound like I'm dying here, but I'm really not. I don't think I'm sick. I just think I'm having some allergy issues. I'm waxing because it's wood. Anything wood you want to go ahead and wax. It kind of seals the surface a little. It does not make the surface washable. But it does make it easier to get off if you make a little boo-boo or sand off or whatever. It's better. And also sometimes, if you've ever done letters, especially with like the black velvet paste, sometimes it'll kind of like seep into the seams a little bit, and this kind of prevents that. So this is a good product, that surface wax. I think I'm just going to show you. Just pretend this is like a monthly transfer, maybe. One of the monthly club transfers, because I think this is the perfect surface for, especially if you're just starting out, if you're just kind of new to chalk couture. This is a great way to start, is using these tags. I love them. In fact, I think I sent one or two to my mom when she first started out, because I was like, this is an easy surface, so easy. Just hang it on the door once you paste on it. So, all right, well, this one, wow, usually they're super sticky, the older ones. This one is a transfer from 2018. It's not very sticky. I'm gonna be honest with you. I almost kind of regret doing the fuzz on it. Okay, so I'm just putting this down, making sure I get all the bubbles out and make sure it sticks. I'm a little concerned. That thing's falling all over today. What a mess I'm making. That's all right. Crafting is kind of messy, right? Put a yes if you are a messy crafter. Okay, we're going to get into this. Here it goes. Now, the one thing I always like, I do like to kind of give myself space at the top when I do this tag, because you want to be able to envision like putting a bow or something on here. You want to have plenty of room, but you also want to kind of space it out. The nice thing about the transfer is that you don't have to worry about spacing. They space it just right on the transfer. You don't have to, I'm moving it. You don't have to figure out like where's the center or whatever. You can kind of eyeball it, and it generally turns out pretty well. I don't have to do, all right, that looks better. I don't know. It probably is not going to make any difference whatsoever. Oh, I think I'm going at an angle. Jeez. Sorry. If you ever want to test your skills at centering something, you should try to do a live video doing it. It's always, I don't know, it's a lot of pressure, let's put it that way. Okay, there we go. So these come with like a little seal on it, and so I always get my fingers in this. I have no solution for that, but I will say that you can kind of scrape every last bit of it back in. Ooh, that Peri is really pretty, because when you take it out, it actually has more of a blue hue to it. I might be a fan. This looks so purple in the jar that I was a little nervous. I turned the air conditioning on here. It got warm today. It was beautiful yesterday, beautiful this morning. And then I looked at, Lydia was like complaining about having to go back to soccer practice after going to PT, and she's like, it's like 100 out there. And I'm like, well, no, it isn't. I looked at the thing. It was 92. So it was pretty close for her, for her 100. So for once, her drama wasn't super dramatic. It was actually true. I didn't think it was that hot, but she did. So, but I wasn't running in it either. So there's that. So anyway, I turned on the air conditioner in the Airstream here to get ready for tonight. And left this window wide open. So that was really smart. Don't tell my husband. I'm wasting electricity. He would have a fit. Okay. Ooh, it's beautiful, you guys. Even if I do say so myself, I'm really not a purple girl, but I'm thinking this is going to be very pretty. Look at that. Do you see it? I don't know if it does it justice. It has like a little bit of shimmer to it. Can you see that shimmer? I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to keep going because I don't want it to dry up here. Okay, so these are reusable transfers. All you have to do is wash them off with water in the sink. I like to use a board eraser. I wash the front under running water, wash the back real lightly because I don't want to take off the sticky part, and then wash the front again just to get off any remnants. And that's all you have to do is wash it with water. Reusable 8 to 10 times, and if you take really good care of it, it will be way more than that. I can kind of hear that it's got a crinkle in it, which means I might have smeared. That's not good. This is kind of a bold color for me. I hope I didn't smear it because this will be a mess on the white surface. I will be starting over. Painting it over or something. Sanding for sure because you don't want the... So I'm just taking off the extra. I can hear kind of the crackling noise. That means I have bubbles. That's not a good sign. Okay. Just taking off any extra, putting it back in the jar because I can use that later. Set these aside. I want to get that Veri Peri all closed up there. Oh, everywhere I was seeing it, it was like being used as a background. So maybe I'll have to do the background. I don't know. We'll see. You guys get to see first. I'm not even going to look. I'm afraid. Then you peel to reveal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We did okay. We did good. Oh my goodness. I thought I had totally smeared that. I don't think I did. Can you see? I don't know if you can. It probably doesn't do it real justice on a video. I don't know if you can see that glitter. It's so pretty. It is really pretty. It's not like purple. It's also not blue. It's got a little hint of pink. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it. I used to really like Peri, so I don't know. I probably should really like this color. It's a little more blue than I thought it was going to be. Actually, actually, this purple doesn't look like the right color. This looks too bright. That's interesting, isn't it? So see how beautiful that is? Like, all I need now is a bow. Like, see how simple and easy that was? I think I'm going to go with this darker color. And not, I was kind of hoping I could use that. And I think I might, maybe I'll use this. I don't know. I also had this, but I don't know. I could maybe layer it. Oh, ooh. I almost put it right in that Veri Peri. Whoa! I need to set this aside while I'm playing with bows. Put that over there. Oofta. I scared myself. Maybe I should do like a... I haven't done a messy bow in a long time, have I? How long should I go? Right there. This color has really nothing to do with this, but I'm kind of using it as a background. So that's what I'm using it for. So I got a new idea for keeping track of my ribbon. I'll let you know how it works out here shortly. I have I started out with one box of ribbon. It's been growing. Do you guys have that issue? Do you have ribbon issues? And how do you store your ribbons? So I got this new idea from somebody, and I'm going to go for it. I think she might actually be on this. She's kind of a crafter. I was at a thrift sale, and she gave me the idea and actually had the solution at her craft sale. She was like, I think it's $3, and it was one. I was very excited. It's like, I will try it for $1 for sure. Okay, so I'm just dovetailing these ribbons because I like to have the dovetails. And then we like to crisscross them. These are actually one-sided, so this is a good way to do this. These bows, or these these ribbons there. These were like on sale at Joann's, and even though they're cute on one side, the other side has nothing. I guess this one doesn't either. These kind of feel papery, so they, even though they had sort of a spendy price on them. Some ribbons, oh, this was $4.99 for the roll. Where are they going to come in? So we got through our first day of school, sort of. It's kind of crazy. I was trying to, I suppose I could have gone the other way. I was trying to decide, unfortunately, because we have 2 new teachers this year with the music program. In the middle school, it split up their hours. Used to be first and second hour were choir, 7th and 8th grade choir and band. They were right after each other. Now they're split. They're 1st and 7th hour, the last hour of the day. And I just I cannot have 2 trips to the middle school. So really 4 trips to the middle school. I don't know if this one is really pink comparatively. I might be using colors that aren't. Yes, that was a snort. I don't know what I think about this, you guys. Should I just go with it? Anyway, so I had to make an executive decision, sort of, about Bethany at middle school. The high school, there's actually an hour in between the choir and the band that Lydia is in. So, but it's at the end of the day. It's 5th and 7th hour. So it's just kind of actually in the middle of lunch, to be honest with you, that she goes to class at 12:28 is the time. And I think I might just, what do I have? I need something to tie. Oh, I'll just maybe use some jute. I don't know if these are, if I'm going in the right direction. I might be stumbling on this one. So anyway, I made an executive decision not to put Beth in band this year, even though she started in 6th grade last year and did trumpet in the band. But I can teach trumpet at home. I have a bachelor's in music, so I can do that. So that's what we're going to do instead of running back and forth, even though they started only having 4 days this year. It's kind of an interesting thought process. The school district, I guess, is crossing their fingers and hoping that they're saving the money. They don't really know, apparently. I can't seem to get any of the school board members to give me an answer. I just want to know, how much money are we saving? I think it's a great idea. If you could teach what you used to teach in 5 days and 4 days, go for it. Let's be more efficient. Let's teach our kids to be more efficient. Right? It'd be a great lesson. I don't know if I like this. Yes? No? What do you think? Is it too purple? Is it too pink? I don't know. I don't know that I have the right... I mean, this was really the closest I had for purple. I thought I was doing pretty good. I guess I don't have Peri color. Now, of course, I would spread these out. But, oh, I do have greens. I think that'll add to it. Okay, that's where we're going. We're going for greens. So anyway, I've been doing lots of talking, so you could see how quick this project really would be if you weren't talking as much as I am. Let's see if we've got some battery. Of course we don't have battery. All right, well, that's not happening. It's not getting put down, which actually kind of gives me a little bit more time to think about it. Ooh. Which one is that? I got the wrong ones. So it's all an adventure. Where is this one? Which one? There it is. It's way too long on one side. It's all an adventure. I was kind of relieved, I have to tell you. I'm actually very excited that the girls... This was one I got... I think they were 70% off because they were considered spring. Spring florals. So I got this from Joann's maybe. But I thought they were... I only got one, figuring I could break it up and put in a couple of different things. So we're gonna see. Well, I got a leaf out. So we'll see how that goes. I was actually very relieved because that gives me an extra day every week on Fridays because there's no public school. I don't have to run the girls back and forth. It's just one of those things I'm kind of relieved about. I'm excited. I'm all in support of this. But anyway, I was just wondering, like, what have we saved by doing this? And, you know, my secondary question might be, why haven't we done this sooner if it's such a savings, right? Why has our district been wasting money? I don't know. I can't get straight answers, though, so I don't really know. I don't know what the answers are. I'm not angry. I'm not stressed. I just want to know, do those look too big? What do you think? I think they kind of look big. This might be my... Or, what if it was smaller? I don't know. I'm going to set that aside. I won't waste it, I promise. Making a mess, aren't I? Crafting is messy. That's the therapeutic part, right? This is the other one I got on that sale, and I might This one might work out better. I don't know. I usually can kind of get these apart. There it is. I like this short one. Doing a job on this. Did I mention I'm not a florist? I'm just not a florist. I think that one will be a little more gentle. And actually, it's got a little bit of pinkish hue. Oh my goodness, this came apart. Maybe I just used the one I got off. This one. I try to look for matching looks, right? I think this one will be a lot better. I first pulled these out, I actually kind of thought they were Dollar Tree because I've seen similars at Dollar Tree. I don't know where my... I think that's going to be a better option. All right, there it is. I need to wait a whole day now. I think... What do you think about that? I don't know. I might vacillate on that for a while. But anyway, you would have thought I had when I asked the questions about what are we saving by having 4 days work for 4-day school, that there'd be a concrete answer, but everybody's like, oh, we're just crossing our fingers and hoping it saves us 3%. I'm thinking, okay, don't you think that sounds a little crazy? I would never go to the grocery store with a $500 budget and not figure out what I can get and what I can't get. I wouldn't just put a bunch of groceries in my grocery basket and then sit and cross my fingers about it. Just saying. That's just my thought process on the whole thing. I don't know. I think I'm making this bow worse. I think I'm making the messy bow worse. I don't know how. Okay. I'm just going to lay it on there and I'm going to hold it up. You guys tell me. Can you get the picture of it? I don't know. Can you see it? Oops, I got this one. There we go. What do you think? I don't know. Greens are always hard for me. Maybe this one. I want to get them in closer. That one like that. I like the idea of greens. I think that will just give it a little more something something. Don't you think? And actually these greens, I kind of like it. I don't know if you could see it, but there's a little bit of a pinkish purplish hue to it. So I think this will be a good match. Just don't know about my bow. Guys, I'm usually quite decisive about my bows, but Veri Peri has gotten me. All right, well, that's it. That's all I got today. Just the wanderings of my life, I guess. Sorry if that's not what you signed up for. But anyway, the cool thing is you can make something very quick and easy. And this Veri Peri is available for 2 more days. Let me know if you want a link to it. I can help you with it. This is not, I'm not sure I will get greens from Joann's anymore. I'm not sure I like it. They're kind of, I thought they were going to be nicer quality, I guess. I'm naming them out. So there we go. Back to school. Tell me, are you guys back to school? Do you have kids in school? I don't know. There's something exciting about opening up the books. Next week we'll be doing some piano lessons too, but for the time being, so just to kind of rehash what I didn't finish my story, I guess. I start stories and then don't end them, but basically my 7th grader goes for choir at first hour. She gets on the bus about 7:30, and then during that time I teach for an hour and a half. I'm teaching my 15-year-old. Then then I go get her. We come home and we work on together. We have a few subjects together, like Bible memorization, science. We've got some language things and spelling things we do together with the girls. And then we moved to, well, it's almost lunchtime by that time. And then I had to ship my high schooler off, Lydia, off to high school. And she goes to band first, has an hour off where she takes homework to work on, and then choir at the end of the day. And then she has soccer practice. And during that time that she's out of the house, then I'm working with Beth on her own schedule. So it's kind of a busy, crazy, hectic day. And you know what? Fridays without having the extra classes is going to be a relief because everything is really super busy. So, but anyway, I thank you so much for coming. I think this turned out really super cute. Like I said, I love this door tag, they're called. And I want to say they're like, I think around $10, maybe $15, maybe that's my price. I don't know. I always think these are super affordable. And of course, the Veri Peri. This is a great surface. And I would highly suggest that if you're doing this surface to do the back side as well, because you don't want to just have one side. So tell me what you think. If you like it, if you want that Veri Peri, what would you use it on? Give me some ideas, because I have this big old jar now of something that is not really in my color scheme whatsoever. I might have to resort to those butterflies yet. So wait and see. You just don't know where that Veri Peri is going to be going. We'll talk to you soon and keep on chalking.